What is up, enthusiasts? It is Cedar Flags here and welcome back to another one of my videos. I was not expecting to make a video like this, but this story is way too big to ignore, and I want to talk about it and some more details plus predictions. So if you don't know already, Gerstlauer has announced that another very unique roller coaster is coming to the United States in 2022. Now, if you don't know, earlier in the year, they announced that a record breaker would be coming to a park in 2022, and we figured out what that was for Defiance at Glenwood Caverns. But it looks like they're teasing yet another roller coaster. So today, I'm going to be talking about the information we already know, and some predictions I have for the brand new Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster they just released information about. So here is what we know. Ride Entertainment just posted a statement yesterday about this, and here's what it says. Gerstlauer Amusement Rides, a proud partner of Ride Entertainment, has signed an agreement to manufacture a one-of-a-kind Infinity roller coaster for a soon-to-be customer in the United States. The attraction, which is scheduled to open in late 2022, will be formally announced at the IAAPA Expo in Orlando next month. So what could we dissect from this? Well, there are definitely a few things we could dissect, and the first one is that it is a one-of-a-kind Infinity roller coaster. Now, we know about the Gerstlauer Infinity. It's a very popular model, especially in Europe, and this will be the third Infinity model in the United States, right after Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm and Monster at Adventureland. Now, the thing that popped out to me, one of a kind. Now, I assumed this would be one of a kind just in the US and common in other places, but now I'm starting to assume maybe it's probably one of a kind worldwide. Maybe it has an element that we've never seen before. Maybe it is a little clickbaity, just like how Defiance was. Or maybe it is something that will shake up the industry forever. Now, I cannot stress this enough. The next statement that has a clue is extremely important for the listener. It says it is scheduled to open in late 2022. And in my opinion, that basically eliminates 9/10 of all the parks in the country. I know I should be more optimistic with Cedar Point being my home park, but why on earth would Cedar Point or any coaster around this region open up a roller coaster in the latter half of the year? Even if they're talking about August or September, that would still be bad business. But I'm honestly assuming that they're talking even later, like October, November of 2022, which I find pretty odd, but it does say it in here, so I have a few park ideas in mind. The first idea I have is that this could be in the south or at a year-round park. There are a lot of parks in the country that open year-round, including Knott's Berry Farm, which, keep in mind, already has a Gerstlauer Infinity, Six Flags Magic Mountain, and all of the parks in the state of Florida. Now, what parks do we have in Florida? Well, we have Universal Islands of Adventure, which just added Velocicoaster and Hagrid's. We have SeaWorld Orlando, and the SeaWorld parks do not really work with Gerstlauer, so that also eliminates Busch Gardens Tampa. Plus, they just added a new massive coaster. Of course, we could look into the direction of Disney World, but would Disney World add something by Gerstlauer? They are extremely picky when it comes to their designers, so I think they would stick with another company. Plus, if it were at Disney World, we would probably already have the announcement by now, because Disney World takes forever to build their attractions due to their high-profile theming and their creativity. Now, I would eliminate the Fun Spot parks from this. 1, because the Fun Spot Atlanta Park is getting a massive RMC, 2, because of land circumstances, and 3, it says high-profile location. Now, what could that mean? I could see some other parks in the South getting it. Some parks that I think are automatically eliminated in the South are the Six Flags parks. Six Flags and Gerstlauer do not have a good relationship whatsoever, so I would immediately cross that out. Now, something that really confuses me is why it's being announced at the IAAPA Expo in Orlando. Yes, we have seen a few other roller coasters announced here, including the Intamins coming to Europe, including Conda and Tortoise. Sorry if I mispronounced that, by the way. But anyway, I have seen a few other announcements. It could be in Orlando, and another idea I thought of, it could possibly be at a completely new location. Maybe a new FEC style park to rival Fun Spot, but that would automatically take out the high profile location once again. Another park that I haven't heard people bring up yet is Wild Adventures. This is in southern Georgia and is owned by Hershend, which is a rapidly expanding company. They have just gotten all the profits from Kentucky Kingdom, which is an absolutely massive move from them, and they have a really good relationship with Gerstlauer. So something I could see maybe is a one-of-a-kind Gerstlauer Infinity at this park. Now this park is much smaller, so I don't know if they would want to invest the time and experimentation in a one-of-a-kind ride. Another one I could possibly see is the new Hollywoodland complex in Middletown, Ohio. Now, if you don't know, go watch my video on Hollywoodland if you haven't already. It is this proposed theme park complex that is going to be near Cincinnati and completely enclosed, which would solve the problem of the late 2021 opening and bring some excitement to the Ohio off-season. Now, there are a few problems. One main problem is that the fate of Hollywoodland currently rests in the city council's hands and is definitely nowhere near completed when it comes to the proposal. Now, Gerstlauer seems like this is 100% going to happen. They have photos of the track already, so they are 100% sure this is going to happen. So either one, this is a Gerstlauer and it is going to go to Hollywoodland because it will open, or two, this is a completely separate idea. And talking about the high profile location, I guess you could consider that high profile due to the fact that it is a brand new location. Now, for my final pick, I honestly feel like this is the most likely to happen, even though this still doesn't seem too possible. I think I'm going to stick to Dollywood. Now, if you've been to Dollywood and been to the Wildwood Grove area, you will see that they have been clearing a lot of space. Not just the space for Wildwood Grove, but beyond. This is around the Thunderhead area and the Dragonflyer area, and they have gotten a lot of rumors to get a brand new coaster soon. Now, some people might say they already have Mystery Mine, but look at a park like Hansa Park that has both Flufgod Novgorod and Geschwordes-Karnen. These coasters are completely different in two different Gerstlauer models, so I could see them doing something very similar with Dollywood. Either in a smaller Gerstlauer, something similar to Fire Chaser, or a massive Gerstlauer Infinity like Geschwordes-Karnen. I could see it on the larger side just because I don't feel like it would be too similar to Fire Chaser, but I do feel like this is the most possible. They are due for a new one-of-a-kind coaster, as their last coaster was a kiddie coaster and a clone, and this is a very high-profile location. This is one of the most iconic parks in the entire country, if not the planet. It's a very popular tourist destination, and people from all around the globe travel yearly. So, when it comes to all the locations I mentioned, well, I would say that this location is the most likely. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. This is an emerging story, so I will keep you posted if we have any brand new construction updates, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment, dislike, do whatever, but just know that my channel is being close to 10,000 subscribers. Anyway, this is Cedar Flags, and I'll see you all later.